feels like such an accomplishment when you can solve puzzles. What? Was that you, Luna?
No.
Then Alice? Sorry, I'm drinking
You
something.
honestly think a voice that coarse could come from a throat as fine as this?
Then
Oh yeah, that was me, mate.
why is there a
Oi,
Australian in
over
here?
here.
Sigma, look. What is that?
Is it another rabbit? Oh!
Oh, blimey, that hurts.
It's definitely not a rabbit.
Ain't right for a fellow's back to feel like this.
This fucking music, what the hell? It's a robot.
And it's talking.
With an accent.
Yeah, in my head, I thought it was a rabbit because I was thinking of the Easter Bunny from Rise of the Guardians.
Can't help it, Flower. Didn't choose to talk like this, not by half. Now, Alice, darling, do I rightly recollect you characterising my speech as coarse? Why, that's right cruel it is. You really think I asked for this?
What the fuck?
They figured they give us all a, what you call them, personality. Some tosser thought they'd give me this one. It ain't right, I tell you.
I like it. There certainly adds character. So, what the hell are you?
Cooper.
Hi, Cooper. If you're a barrel maker, I'm an astronaut.
Right you are, my old son. Right you are. Well, go on, have a butcher's, mate. What do I look like to you? Robot, you say? Well, nearly there, but they call us golems round here.
Golems. Oh, that's what that is.
Golem?
Oh, I've heard of golems. They're sort
Oh,
of
she said it.
monsters, I guess, from Jewish folklore. They're made from clay, and they look like men. They're supposed to do whatever their master, or creator, or whatever commands them to do.
So the thing in Minecraft is Jewish?
Well, aren't you a clever bird? You are, of course.
I didn't realize they were Jewish, though.
correct. The golem of myth is a clay creation that moves under its own power. Our spellings are mine different, though. The original blokes are spelt Golem, but me and me mates are Gaulem.
You've got the gal to be called differently. God, never mind.
Purpose, autonomous labour, electronic machine.
I'm not remembering that.
Truth to tell, it's a bit rubbish when you write it out all like that. But I figure they wanted to make sure they had the golem thing in there, you know? What with us being robots and all.
So, should I just call you Gollum?
That don't seem quite kosher. After all of me mates here are golems too. I couldn't very well call all of you lot human, could I?
What should we call you then?
Well, we've all got a product ID, and they're unique. I figure that's as good a name as any.
And your ID is?
GTM-CM-G-OLM.
I'm not calling you that! Whoa!
That's way too long. We can't remember that.
What? You taking a mickey out of me?
What does that mean?
Never had a problem myself. Right then, let's just use the last bit, shall we?
G-O-L-M?
Gollum?
Golem.
Come on, man, that's just Gollum.
Well, I'll be buggered. Can't say I ever noticed that before.
You can
It's a strange coincidence, isn't it?
Alright, Gollum. You said Alice Darling a little bit while ago, right?
A gentleman can't say something nice to a pretty young bird, eh?
No, I don't care if you call her Darling. What I'm saying is, you called her Alice. How did you know her name?
Oh, she ain't the only one of you lot whose name I know. I know who you are, Sigma, and you too, Luna. I'm right familiar with all 9 of you.
How?
You don't know? Well, they got cameras all over this place. Well, then again, the lenses aren't much bigger than a screw. And they're all hidden away, so I suppose I can't really blame you for missing it, huh? Now, as I was saying, there were these cameras, you see, and all of the data they record gets sent off to the mainframe in real time. So, I just gave the main core a ring, got those videos, and now I know everything you've done.
Then,
Does that mean...
You're Zero Jr.?
Cool, blimey. Are you bleeding serious? Oh, you gotta be off your box if you think I'm Young Master Zero. The Young Master is a right proper AI what supervises all the electronic bits and bobs in this place. My humble self, and those with the misfortune to be like me, are more akin to computer terminals who are merely borrowing a little bit of the central core.
so golems are kind of like Zero Jr.'s servants?
No, not quite, Governor, not quite. I'd say me and me mates here are more like arms and legs, right? Now, you lot don't have brains in your arms and legs, do you?
Of course not.
Right you are, missus. You'd be all sorts of nasty if your elbows and that lumpy bit on your ankle was all packed with brains.
So I'm like so bad with accents. Is this an Australian accent? Because he says matey. I'd assume it's Australian, but I don't know for sure. If it's not Australian, then my bad.
We're
I'm
like
very
your
uncultured.
arms or legs. The golem's seat of consciousness, so to speak, ain't in the head. The fact of the matter is, it's not anywhere in the body. Which makes a fellow wonder, where is it?
In the butt.
In the mainframe?
Spot on. So that part of me what thinks is in the mainframe. Everything this here body sees and hears and what have you, that all gets sent back there. Then the mainframe does some sort of computery jiggery pokery and comes up with some decisions, and those decisions beget commands. Now those commands are sent over the wireless like whoop whoop whoop, and eventually my body picks them up.
Boop, boop,
Finally,
boop.
those commands cause actions what move the various bits in my body. That's why this thing's like a computer terminal, you see. The body's just an output device of sorts. If we were talking about one of them personal computers here, you could say a golem's kind of like a monitor, right?
Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Then wouldn't that make you part of Zero Jr.?
Well, I suppose you could say that. What with us sharing the mainframe and all. But I don't know shit all about this game he's running. That part of the mainframe's locked away from the rest of us. I'm an independent core. Zero and I are two different blokes. You recollect what Golem stands for, huh?
I don't, because it was too long.
I'm autonomous.
But if that's the case, your hands and feet analogy doesn't really make sense. My arms and legs aren't autonomous. They don't just move on their own.
You sure, Governor? I watched you cross your arms just now.
Huh?
And now you're frowning and your forehead's getting all wrinkly. Do you do these things on purpose? Well, when you crossed your arms, were you thinking, right then, let's cross them, shall we? Curl on down then, mouth. Oh, and eyebrows. I'd be much obliged if you'd squeeze in a bit. There's a good man, blokes.
Don't make me fucking start thinking about this shit. No.
Didn't reckon so. You did all of that subconsciously. Ain't no man on earth who says to himself, feeling a mite nervous, I'll just twitch me leg around a bit, you know? Who's
Stop. I don't want to think like, I don't want to think this. This is not.
I'll just give the old loaf a scratch, that'll help.
I just want to scratch my armpit.
How's
Don't.
about when you reach for your
Stop
teeth?
it.
When you turn a page in your book? Or what about when your eyes just go straight for the pear on that bird you fancy? Yeah, the list goes on, me chums. But all of those things are your subconscious at work. Well, true, when part of your body does something, it's because your brain said so. But that don't mean your conscious mind is involved. Fact is, it can't be. If your brain had to deal with all the piddly bits of living, it'd make you balmy. That's how us golems and the young master get along. You got it all sorted now, chums?
Then you're saying that Zero Jr. is the central part of the mainframe, and the golems are like his hands and feet?
Righto! Blimey. Guess I shouldn't be talking about such heavy rubbish, eh? My shoulders are all stiff.
You're a robot. How can your shoulders get stiff?
And you said your back hurt earlier. Are you just messing with us?
Yes, I did. And no, I ain't. Me back is a right mess, it is. Last maintenance check, they just left me here. I've been on this bed here for years. The lubricant for me joints is all gummed up. Every time I move, it hurts.
But why did you wake up again after all this time?
Why do you think, Duff? Because you lot turned me on, is why. Especially that other missus over there.
Oh yeah, that button on top of the safe.
Right you are, Governor.
Can you come with us then? The others need to see this.
No, I can't. The more's a pity. I can only go as far as this cable here will let me. I've got internal batteries, but they're knackered. Matter of fact, that's why I was here for maintenance in the first place. The same goes for these other blokes too. Of course, they ain't connected to a power cable like I am, so they aren't going anywhere anytime soon.
I don't know if my mic is picking that up, but I think there's people outside lighting fireworks. But it's still broad daylight, so I don't know what they're gonna be seeing out there. But today is a holiday, so that's probably why, I mean, that's why they're shooting fireworks, but also it's fucking the middle of the day. I see. So, you aren't gonna answer my question?
Huh? What question is that?
I asked you how your shoulders can get stiff if you're a robot.
Right, so you did. Not sure why you've got a bug up your arse about that particular issue, though.
Well, I mean, I guess it's not really important, but I'm just curious, I suppose.
Curious, are you? Oh, that's a good word, that is. A good, powerful word. The kind of word that will set any robot's heart to flutter. Let's get you sorted then, shall we? Just lend me your Lords of Peers for a tick. So, how can a robot get stiff shoulders? And what does pain mean to a robot? Tell me, Guff, you ever heard of the Chinese room?
Without waiting for an answer, Gollum launched into his explanation. Is a Chinese room just a room with a Chinese person in it? Somewhere a pretty young girl is trapped in a tiny room. The door of the room has a slot that a number of Chinese people outside the room can use to slide slips of paper to the girl. On the pieces of paper are questions written naturally in Chinese. Unfortunately, the young lady has no idea what the questions say. But then how could she? She's never learned Chinese. Apart from a Hong Kong action movie or two in college, she's never heard of it. So for this unfortunate young lady, each note looks like nothing more than a bunch of strange symbols. Before she was locked away, she was given an order. Specifically, she was told to write an appropriate response to each question she received and slip that answer back through the slot. Once the Chinese questions began to show up, however, she finds herself at a loss. Oh dear, she says to herself, why, I can't read these at all. Whatever am I to do? It is at that moment that she spots a bookshelf. The bookshelf is filled with thick books. Upon examining them, she discovers that they are some sort of Chinese phrase books. They have no explanations of what anything means, but show Chinese responses to Chinese questions. Am I supposed to use these? The questions keep coming. More and more and more of them. She finds a set of characters that correspond to the set of characters on the paper, and carefully writes out the indicated response. Also, there's something creepy about being stuck in a tiny room on the other side of the door. There's just a bunch of Chinese people slipping papers to you. What the hell? How's it going? It's awful. Please get me out of here. Are you hungry? Yes, I am. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast. Here they give her some twice-cooked pork. Are you full? Yes, although I don't think my stomach liked it very much. Do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I'm dating a reggae dancer. Huh? Wait. I like how to start off as though it was some sort of folklore, but then you just talk about fucking talk about reggae dancers. When was your first kiss? When I was 14. He was a grade ahead of me in school. What color of underwear are you wearing? Black. What's the first thing you're going to do when you get out of this room? Beat the stuffing out of whoever's sending me these questions with the pan you cooked that twice-cooked pork in. All of these questions were written in Chinese. And the answers were also written in Chinese. All the young lady did was accurately copy the symbols from the phrase books onto the slip of papers, with no idea what any of it meant. Incidentally, she doesn't have a dancer boyfriend. In fact, she's never even kissed a boy. Also, she's wearing white underwear. Okay, anyway.
Yes?
Is there any particular reason this girl is, pretty? Or why we need to know what color underwear she's wearing?
Can't say there is. Just tickles me fancy, I guess. But the prettier the bird is, the more fun the story is, isn't it?
Exactly. Sigma, shut up. What?
What?
Right.
Fucking
What I
Sigma.
wanted to say was this. All them Chinese blokes outside the room didn't know nothing about them books what she had. So it follows that they would have thought whoever was inside spoke Chinese just like them. You see? After all, far as I can tell, they're having a nice little chinwag with one of their countrymen.
What the hell's a chin wag? That sounds racist. I'm sure it's not, but okay, interesting. But what does that have to do with your shoulders or a robot feeling pain?
You thick? I feel pain when my body's having a spot of bother. Well, hold up, mate, this ain't right. We keep this up and we're buggered. If things go really pear-shaped, we'll be brown bread. So says the central computer to itself, seeing that things are a bit bollocksed. In the interest of extricating my body from this unpleasant predicament, the mainframe sends out a signal over the wireless, and my software interprets that signal as pain, and I stop doing whatever daft thing I was doing. It's the same, innit? Just like the Chinese room.
So you're saying the robots feel pain differently than humans, right?
Use your loaf, missy. You listen to a word I've said. A human feels pain when you do something you shouldn't, like sit your bum down on a tap, right? Same thing for us robots. If you feel like being clever about it, there ain't really that much different between a human and a robot. Forget all about that mainframe and signal box. And us golems ain't that different from the bird in the room. So think about it now. How do you know humans ain't the same, just without all the electronic component, yeah? What if, when someone asks you a question, all you're doing is pulling out the right answer from some sort of phrase book in your brain? Ain't no way to prove that, of course, but far as I can see, there ain't no reason to. I mean, it's all the same, innit? If you're actually a thinking creature, or if you're just some kind of language processing machine. All what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person. You want to live a normal life? That's all you need to know.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Lay it on me, Governor.
Why'd you stop us?
Ah, right you are, mate. Right you are. Got so carried away I near forgot. Haven't seen anyone for yonks, and I got a mite excited is all.
Just spit it out.
Right. Well, there was something I wanted to tell you, lot.
What was it?
Patience, darling. Now, I know I might look a bit out of sorts in a moment, but I ain't really supposed to. Same thing for the rest of the blokes here. Fact is, the reason we look a bit like skeletons is because we are a bit like skeletons. There's this special artificial biological tissue what's called ABT. When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes us look right human, it does. Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you. See, right in the middle of...
Command violation. Rogue processes detected. Product ID GTMCMGOLM.
Golem, what have you done?
Executing emergency deactivation.
Oh, bye. Oh! Oh, I thought he was just gonna turn off. He just dead.
GTMCMGOLM. Now inactive. No other rogue processes detected in additional golem platforms. Returning to surveillance mode.
Aww, I was having so much fun with him. Why'd they kill him off? Did Zero just shut him down?
It looks like it.
Damn it.
I wonder what he was trying to tell us.
Either some of us, one of us, or all of us are robots.
See, right in the middle of...
Right in the middle of what? This game, dumbasses!
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Oh,
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
oh, what the hell?
Someone on the other team must have opened it.
Without waiting for us? Shit, why would they do
We have
that?
to hurry.
Right, let's go. Who's the traitor? Come here, I'm gonna kick your ass. Why couldn't they just give us a cutscene? Why they gotta do all this shit? Why we gotta run around like this? We pushed through the magenta door and ran into the warehouse. There stood Phi, Dio, and K. Hey! Hey, what the hell, guys?
Why did you open the AB gate before everyone got back?
I apologize. We only turned away for a moment.
Dio opened it.
You got a problem with that?
You're a little bitch!
Of course we do.
Why? I don't remember us all promising we wouldn't open the thing until everyone showed up.
This isn't about promises. Are you stupid or just an asshole?
Probably both.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he looks like
We were able
both.
to get back here in time. But what about the others? Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover are still out there somewhere. What were you planning to do if they didn't get back in time?
Nothing. Why would I have to do anything?
What a fucking
Did you hear
bitch!
the voice? Anybody who doesn't get back in time to vote just gets their vote automatically set to ally. Seems pretty straightforward to me. So what if they don't get back in time? They'll all get set to ally and all three of them will get 2 BP. Sounds like a sweet deal to me. Tenmyoji's only got 1 BP. I figure he'll be pretty happy to get 2 more. And that'll put Quark and Clover up close to 9. So that's not too bad for them either. In other words, they ought to be thanking me.
Didn't you guys find a note?
What? What's this?
We found it in our safe. Read it.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, 1 person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. What the hell, man? This wasn't in our room.
Dumbass.
Back me up here, guys.
He's right.
There was no such note in our safe.
Oh, well, damn. That's a bummer. I'd never have opened the gate if I'd known about this.
Really?
Of course.
I'm worried about the others. If time runs out,
They'll be penalized, yes.
I know. Quark is part of that team. Maybe something happened with him.
He seemed a little off before we headed into the chromatic doors.
This is bad.
Hey, wait a minute. Where's Alice? She was here just a minute ago. Did she run off into find... Or did she run into our... What, the white... Oh, there she is. What's she doing? Took me only a moment to spot her. She was several yards away and kneeling down to look at something on the floor. What she was looking at, I couldn't tell. I was about to head over and see what was going on when... Whoa! Hey guys!
Quark! Has Quark been here?
Uh-oh.
Did something happen to him? He disappeared!
Well, disappeared? What do you mean?
I mean, he's gone! We can't find him anywhere. When was the last time you saw him?
We were heading back here.
Tenmyoji and I went into the lounge, but Quark didn't follow us.
We turned around and started calling for him, but
When he didn't respond, we ran back the way we'd come.
And you couldn't find him?
right.
We thought maybe he just hadn't seen us go into the lounge.
So we checked the crew quarters and the infirmary.
But he wasn't there either.
All right. We need to split up. If we can't find him in any of the Floor A rooms, we'll move to Floor B.
Okay. I need to go tell Alice. You guys go on ahead.
Right, you do that. What is she doing? What is there in that corner? We could have easily just called her over. God dang it. They're sus. They're doing something fishy. Hey, Quark! Quark! Oh god, do we have to go look through every room? We don't need to see this, do we? Also, there's an imprint of a person laying on that bed with the, like, a ripped part of where a watch would be. Did someone blow up there or something? He's not here. I checked both
Not
rooms.
in the other two either. There's no one here.
Temyoja and Kay are in the lounge, and Dio and Luna should be checking the infirmary.
Right. Okay, let's leave that to them and head to Floor B.
What about Alice and Clover? Now to think about it, I wonder how long this game is. I wonder how long a route is, on average. Man, there's so much loading in this game. You went through the red door with Dio and Kate, right?
Yeah, so?
What was on the other side of that door?
You want to see it?
Yeah. Maybe Quark went there.
Fine. Follow me.
Oh, that's right. We can go through the doors once we've gone through them once. Right. Okay. Let's see what they saw. Did they see robots too? Or, I'm sorry, golems? Pantry? Oh, they got to eat all the good food. This is...
The pantry.
Pantry?
That drawer over there is stuffed with processed food. Wasn't half bad, actually.
Oh, damn, you ate it? You ate it?
Yeah. There was some paella, nasi goreng, schnitzel, yukejang, borscht, and tom kha gai.
Oh, so that sounds like a lot of Asian... There's a lot of Asian food there.
Oh, and
Schnitzel's
I
not
ate the
Asian,
chef's
but...
pasta too.
That's a lot of food.
Can't help it. I'm a growing girl.
How old are you?
20, I think.
Whoa. Just stop. I don't even know where to start here. 1, by the time you hit 20, you're done growing. 2, you think? You should be old enough to know how old you are. I don't know, man. Once you hit a certain age, it kind of just becomes irrelevant and you kind of just, it's not a priority to remember it. 3, how on earth are you 20? You look like you're 13 if you're a day. I can't believe you're only 2 years younger than me.
Now that's funny. You must have done a lot of drugs to look like that at 22.
Oh my god. Got him. Oh, give me a break, you little
Don't call
punk.
me little. I'm an adult, you dried up asshole.
I love the insult she's giving us. Fine, whatever. So this place has enough food to keep people alive for a few years, huh? Looks like this stuff isn't going to expire anytime soon. Also, we're on a time crunch. We have to get back in there like 45 minutes. How about water?
There's a tank over there. It looks like they're pulling it out of some kind of well.
Is it safe?
Well, since Dio isn't rolling around on the floor in agonizing pain, I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's okay.
You made him drink it to make sure it was safe?
I guess you could say that.
So you ate all the food without a second thought, but the water struck you as possibly dangerous?
No, I was careful with the food too. Dio had some of it first, and it seemed fine, so I... Oh, I almost forgot.
What?
I ate something else. Twice cooked pork.
That's fucked. What? Wait, we need to be looking for Quark right now. We're on a time crunch, hello? Oh, for God's sake. Why the hell are you shouting like that? Wait a minute. Twice cooked pork.
What is it?
Well, that just reminded me of something.
Reminded you of what?
This might seem hard to believe that...
Bullshit.
Oh, come on. At least let me tell you first. Alright. Wait. We don't have time to be talking! I get that when you want to share the news about the robot, but hello! I explained how we found a room called the Golem Bay on the other side of the green door, and how we'd met a robot there named Golem who told a very interesting story.
I see.
Have I eaten yet today? I don't think I have. Well, I had a Rice Krispie treat. I guess I did eat something.
So the Golem guy was turned off just when he was about to tell you something.
Yeah.
So the last thing he said was, see you right in the middle of...
Yeah.
Right in the middle. Middle could be from Middle Kingdom, which is another name for China.
Well, this was utterly pointless.
Really? I don't think so.
Please explain.
Well, maybe he was trying to say that this game is like the Chinese room. In other words...
Sigma, Phi! There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
What's going on?
Something bad. Something really bad.
Is Quark dead? Well, come on, spill it.
Alice is...
Is dead?
Just come with me. She's in the crew quarters.
Huh? We saw her sorry. We saw her kneeling down by the fucking elevator room, and now something happened to her? Also, we were supposed to be looking for Quark. Did anyone find him? Is he dead too? I don't care, but... Excuse me. What? No, this isn't real. All I could hear was Zero's words echoing in my ears. Your heart stops, your bracelet comes off. If you've never been in turbulence, it's hard to explain. What? You feel the sudden alien weightlessness of a long fall, and for just a moment, you're painfully aware of the fact that you are thousands of feet above the earth, in a flimsy machine made by fallible men, kept aloft by a scientific principle that nobody actually understands. If you've never seen a friend dead, it's hard to explain, but it's a little like that. I knelt down beside Alice's body and pressed a shaking hand to her throat. No pulse. Her skin had already turned pale. The thing in front of me looked like a human being, but it wasn't being a human any longer. Why had this happened? I knelt there for several long moments, staring blankly ahead. My throat burned, and my chest was tight, but I forced myself to take 3 progressively calmer breaths, and then stood. I clenched my fist, took one last breath, and then turned. Clover, what's going on? Who found her first?
Me.
Dio.
I was looking for Quark on floor B and couldn't find him.
It was him, Dio.
I came back here and, well, you know the rest. Hey, what's that look supposed to mean? You better not be thinking I did it.
Well, suspicion often falls on the first to discover a crime.
Fuck that. She'd already been murdered when I got here.
How do you know she was murdered?
What? Come on, it's obvious. She's got a knife sticking out of her chest.
Oh, is there? Oh, I couldn't tell. I thought that was her hair. I thought maybe like she's just like okay.
Does that look like an accident or a suicide to you?
How do you know the weapon was a knife?
What?
All you can see from here is the handle. For all you know, it could have been an ice pick or some kind of tool.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true, but I mean, come on. Who wouldn't look at that and assume it's a knife? And it's not fair to suspect someone just because they happen to be the first one to find the body. If you want to be like that, then the last person to see Alice is the person you should be looking at.
Who was the last person to see her?
I need to go tell Alice. You guys go on ahead.
Alice.
Alice, smile. God damn it, it couldn't.
This wasn't supposed to happen. You promised me we'd catch them together. Don't do this.
Clover.
I can't trust them anymore. It could have been any one of them. They killed you, Alice. I can't forgive them for that.
Oh, Clover, come on. You can't keep keeping shit to yourself like this.
I'm going to get revenge.
Oh boy.
I'll find out who killed you.
Oh boy, don't give her a fucking axe.
I'll...
Hey, Clover.
Shut up! Don't you talk to me! I'm sorry, Alice.
Her voice shook as she spoke. Before anyone could say anything, she turned and ran out of the room.
Wait! Clover, come back!
Temyoji took off in a pursuit, and I made to follow when...
It's pointless. Even if you caught up to her, she'd never tell you anything. Think it through. There are two possibilities. Either Clover killed her, or she didn't. If the former is true, then I doubt she would confess. If the latter is true, then I imagine she'll be just as reticent. After all, Alice and Clover seem to know each other. In fact, they seem quite close. It seems safe to assume that Clover is currently very suspicious of all of us.
Man, I love his voice
I doubt
so
she
much.
would open up to anyone right now.
His robotic voice.
You seem pretty calm. Did you do it?
Not again. Well, if you really want to suspect me, please, go ahead. I'm beginning to feel rather accustomed to it. I would ask you to consider my motive for killing Alice. Specifically, the fact that I have none.
Well, yes, but none of us do. None of us have ever met Alice before, right? So why would we want to kill her?
You are correct. But only if the murder had a motive beyond, well, murder.
What do you mean?
Do you remember when we found the old woman? It seemed clear that her killer was Zero Senior, and that they were one of us. There is every reason to think the same person murdered Alice. Perhaps this person plans to kill us one by one. Perhaps the entire nonary game is just window dressing. Perhaps the only reason we are here is so that Zero Senior can kill us at his leisure, in a world of his own creation.
Whoa, I just had crazy deja vu. Like, I feel like I remember seeing this specific, like, character on my screen while drinking a soda.
Why would anyone do such a horrible
Maybe not a
thing?
soda. I just remember seeing this screen specific. Oh, that was weird. Okay, whatever.
Presumably, because they enjoy killing. Zero Senior seems to be rather disturbed.
Hold on a minute. That doesn't mean they're one of us. There could be a 10th person hiding out somewhere.
No,
Okay. Well, why not?
there's no way Zero Jr. wouldn't notice that. And if he did notice, I really don't think he'd just let something like that slide.
But isn't Zero Jr. just an AI without a body? What could he do?
Maybe. But Zero Senior has a body. Do you think they'd really just let a 10th unwanted participant just run around murdering people?
Well, what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
Not possible.
Oh, I don't like that fucking sound.
At least not so long as
The
we assume
creaking
Zero
sound.
Jr.
It's like
statement
creaking,
to
but
be
not
the truth.
quite.
Do you remember? He made it quite clear that the real Zero was one of us.
I thought about what Kaya said. If the killer was Zero Senior, then who could be the killer? Dio? Luna? Kay, perhaps? Or maybe Clover? There was always Temyoji. Fi, maybe? No, it couldn't be her. I had been with Fi the whole time we were looking for Quark. There was no way she could have slipped away to stab Alice in the chest. Wait a minute. There was one person I'd forgotten. Haha! Quark. It seemed like a bit of a stretch to think a kid could kill someone of Alice's size, though. That meant there were 5 real suspects. Dio, Luna, Kay, Clover, and Temyoji. Where had Quark gone? Ah, I forgot about the room! We gotta go!
Ambidex game polling closes.
What? So every time we have to fucking go to the Ambidex room, we're gonna be in a time
All
crunch?
Players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Apparently Zero doesn't feel like this is worth stopping the game for. A blunt but effective way to make the point.
What do you mean?
We should get to the warehouse. It seems clear he feels no compunction about killing us, should we disobey the rules. As such, I recommend we follow them.
The others filed out of the room. I turned to face Alice. Alice. I'll find out who did this to you. I promise. I wonder why her watch fell so far away. I felt my stomach settle back into its normal configuration, and the fire in my chest melted the icy hand from my spine. I stood up straight, gave Alice one last nod, and walked after the others, leaving my regrets lying on the cold floor. I could always come back to see what's up.
Hey, look. 2 of the AB gates are closed already.
Probably Tenmyoji and Clover.
Wasn't he a pair? Doesn't Quark need to go with him?
As long as one person in each pair is there, it should be okay.
Sharing their destiny, huh?
Pretty much.
That's good news for you, Sigma. After all, you're a pair, but your partner is, well, I'd rather not say it.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck for you, huh, Luna?
What? I don't understand what you mean.
Well, if Alice was still alive, you'd have a hard time choosing Betray. She only had 1 BP left. If you'd picked Betray, you could have killed her. Of course, that's not really a problem now.
Stop that, Dio. I would have chosen Ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent, and I trust him.
Really? Well, don't look at me like that, because now you're making me sus.
Now, this is interesting. If one of you guys picks Betray, we are gonna get a show.
Dio!
Ignore him. How do you and Phi plan to vote?
You even gotta ask? Ally. Of course. Right, Phi?
I don't know about that. It's a difficult question.
What?
Well, if we choose ally and Kay chooses the opposite, then he'll have 9 points. He can go through the number 9 door whenever he wants. But it's not as simple as just choosing Betray either. If Kay decides to ally for some reason, then you'd end up with 9 points.
So we should both choose Ally. Seems easy to me.
You're planning on betraying me, aren't you, Dio? As soon as you go through that door, it will be only the 2 of you in that room. I've no doubt you could overpower Phi, if you had the desire to.
Oh, give me a little credit. No one has more gentle points than me. You think someone of my stature would resort to violence? The nerve.
Considering the shit you pulled to open the fucking gates without anyone being here, I don't trust you at all.
What?
This is just a thought, but why don't all of you promise to choose Betray? Then you wouldn't have to worry about anything. If you knew the other person was going to betray you, you'd have no choice but to do the same.
That seems pretty negative for you, Luna.
I'm sorry.
Nothing to apologize for. We appreciate your suggestion and we'll take it into consideration. But unfortunately, I don't think it's a very good idea. See, my goal is to beat this game.
But Phi...
Maybe that wasn't the best way to put it. When I say I want to beat it, I mean defeat it. Completely. I want to get us all out of here. We haven't beat the nonary game until we're all out of this place. I guess we won't all be getting out anymore, though.
Oh, you mean Alice?
Yeah. At any rate, all of us choosing Betray every time is hardly ideal. We'd never escape.
Then what are you gonna do? I wonder if my actions so far is what killed
Kay
her.
needs to choose ally.
Whoops.
It's the only way.
How will you make sure I do that? I have no guarantee that she'll choose ally as well.
Would you do it if I could give you that guarantee?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
You promise?
Yes.
Good. Let's do this. Dio!
Huh?
There's someone behind you.
What?
The moment Dio turned his head, Phi was off. With seemingly superhuman strength, she leapt through the air across the room and through the AP gate. Haha, loser. Haha.
Fuck!
Haha, loser.
Bitch!
Haha.
God damn it, Phi! Open this fucking door!
No thanks. He pounded on the door, screaming, but it showed no signs of opening again.
Fuck!
Haha. He gave the door one last slam for good measure, then ran to the next one open.
Invalid pair detected. Please retry with valid partner. Members of a pair cannot vote in separate rooms.
What? Why the fuck not? This is against the rules. How am I supposed to vote?
Why would the announcer say anything to that?
This is bullshit.
Haha. I see. This is how Phi can guarantee her choice. Dio can't vote now, so the chance that Phi would choose ally just went way up. After all, if you pick ally and she betrays you, then...
Dio will have 9 points.
Exactly.
But don't you think Vi might be worried that Kay will break his promise? After all, if he can be pretty sure that Vi is going to choose ally...
You needn't worry. Her plan is very clever. I will definitely choose ally.
2 minutes remain until polling closes.
We don't have much time left. Let's go.
Right.
Sigma?
Hmm?
You are going to choose ally, right?
Of course. We both have 5 BP right now. Even if I did betray you, I'd only get 3 points. That's not enough to escape. So I'd have to wait until the next round anyway. Make sense?
Oh, I see.
Huh?
Nothing. Never mind. Anyway, you promised. You have to choose ally.
I don't... Is she gonna betray me? Right, I will. Ah, goddammit. I don't want to fucking... Look, I don't have the heart to betray someone. That's just mean. So it doesn't matter. Fuck. It's gonna suck when I'm trying to go through all the routes, because then I have to betray people, probably. Ugh. God damn it, I'm too...
Seconds remain until polling closes.
I'm not a bitch enough to fucking choose betray, because that's like selfish. Now, what am I gonna do? Well, I guess there really isn't a question. After all, I promised Luna that I'd pick ally. But what if she was lying to me?
I would have chosen ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent, and I trust him.
I don't trust you anymore the way you talk. You're like too
10
nice.
seconds remain
But I'm still gonna choose
until
ally because I'm a bitch.
game polling
Or not a
closes.
bitch, I'm a baby. Just
Nine.
vote. Just vote! Alright, yeah, we get it. Okay.
5, 4,
Sigma, stop staring at yourself!
2.
Hello, Sigma? Ally. I thought like, whatever. I like that you wait until the fucking last
Round
second to
2
fucking do it.
of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
You're welcome.
Ambidex gates now opening. Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Oh, Oh, Luna. Okay. So Quark has 9. Oh. So Tenmyoji betrayed Clover. What? Is that how it works? I guess so, because she lost 2 points. So Quark has 9. Okay, Phi and Cape chose ally, and me and Luna chose ally. Okay.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Thank you, Sigma.
What? It showed that Tenmyoji still had 1. Unless... No, whatever, doesn't matter. No need to thank me. I just did what I promised to do. Anyway, thank you too.
It was nothing. I also just did what I promised to do. Now we both have 7 BP. This is the home stretch.
Yes, it is. I hope we'll get to pair up in the next round too.
Because I'll choose ally?
Yeah, you're an opponent. You're an opponent I can trust.
You could pick whatever you wanted then, couldn't you? I mean, you'd get 9 points either way.
Whoa, hold on there. Why would I suddenly choose betray? I've already chosen ally twice.
You're right.
So let's choose ally and get the hell out of here together. Sound good? Do you not want me to leave? You gain nothing by hitting betray. Come on, girl.
Okay.
God damn it, your hesitation is suspicious. Come on, why do you look so sad?
Well, it's just... There's a part of me that just can't feel genuinely happy about that.
Oh, you mean Alice?
Oh, yes.
We still haven't found Quark either, huh?
That too.
Still, Quark's BP is 9 now. Technically, he's won. He's probably dead somewhere too.
Why did you do that? Why did you tell me all that stuff for? Were you just lying?
No. Everything I told you was the truth. You have to trust me.
I did. Look where it got me. How could you do that? You're such a jerk. How could I betray you after that? And then you...
I'm sorry.
Are you Zero?
What? No, of course I'm not Zero.
Then how could you know all that?
Why did they make her fucking sprite constantly have a slight smile? I don't get it. Is there gonna be a time where she's gonna be smiling all the time?
Where did you find out about that stuff?
Oh my god.
I told you,
Don't lie to me!
I'm not lying.
Forget it. It was stupid to trust you. I mean, there's no way.
Clover, this isn't about me. I made a mistake. I got someone involved on all this when I shouldn't have.
You mean Quark?
Yeah.
You did this to get Quark's BP up to 9?
Yes.
But you've only got 4 points.
I'm not important. The only thing that matters is that Quark gets out of this nightmare.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey, wait!
Tenmyoji didn't respond, just turned and walked off toward the magenta door. Clover started to follow, then pulled up short.
Oh.
She spun on her heel and headed off towards the cyan door instead.
What just happened? I thought Clover had said she didn't trust any of us anymore.
Yeah, I know. But then she chose ally. Tenmyoji must have said something to her before the last round started. But what? Come to think of it, didn't you choose ally too?
Yes, I did. Phi put herself in a situation where choosing betray would be unwise. If she had chosen betray, Dio would have 9 BP now. I concluded that her desire to avoid that outcome would be stronger than her desire to protect herself with betray. And so, I voted accordingly.
That was her guarantee?
Yes.
Then why didn't you choose betray? You could be walking out of here with 9 points right now.
It's because you promised, right?
Look at a little smile.
Yes, that too, I suppose.
There was another reason?
Yes.
What was it?
It's difficult to explain. I suppose you could say I felt a connection.
What do you mean by that?
Well, when we were investigating the pantry together, I felt that Phi was somehow similar to me. Something in me said, don't betray her. You could call it intuition, I suppose.
Cut it out. Gut feelings are bullshit.
Phi.
Besides, you don't get to have a connection with me unless I give you permission. And I don't remember doing that. You're acting like we're pals or something. Kinda skeeves me out, to be honest.
What the hell, man? He did you a favor and now you're gonna give him shit for it?
You chose Ally too. Didn't you do that because you trusted him?
Not exactly. I just made him trust me. When we were in the pantry, I stuffed my face like an idiot. That got him to lower his guard.
What?
Aww. Did you really think that would be enough to convince him? I mean, if you were wrong, then he could have escaped and left you behind.
What are you getting at?
Well, I'm just thinking that maybe you felt some kind of connection to him too.
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to feel a connection for a guy whose face I haven't even seen?
You tell me.
Shut up.
If we could, change the subject, where did Dio go?
Yeah, that's a good
He
question.
must have been here for the results.
Oh, I saw him leave. He checked the results and then left through the yellow door.
So where did he go? The yellow door. Suddenly, the warehouse was filled with the groan and clang of metal doors grinding shut.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? Then that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
What?
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right.
What?
Remember what Zero Jr. said?
Ah, I didn't want to see him. I thought we were done.
Automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh yeah. What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm Magenti.
Me too.
Oh, we're paired together again.
Looks like we're pairing up again.
Hey girl, how's
Other
it
than
going?
getting stuck with Dio, I guess.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm a yellow pair. What about you, Luna?
I'm a solo, but I'm green.
Wait, green?
Yes.
Hold on a minute. Oh, weren't the colors for the first game red, green, and blue? And we used those colors to open the magenta, yellow, and cyan doors, right?
Yes, that's right.
Then the next round we had magenta, yellow, cyan bracelets. And opened the red, green, and blue doors, right?
Yes.
But this time we've got magenta and yellow pairs, but also a green solo? What color doors are we supposed to open?
And where are they?
Well, we need to check the other bracelets before we make any decisions.
That means Dio, Tenmyoji, and Clover.
And Quark.
We'll need to check Alice's bracelet too. Anyone could just pick it up now.
I will try and find the remaining people and their bracelets. Quark will be my first priority.
I'll come with you.
Very well.
I'll go check on Alice's bracelet then.
And don't forget to, retrieve it. We'll likely need it to get through the chromatic doors.
Right. Sigma, can you come with me?
What? Oh, okay, let's go. I'm going to have to see her again. I feel sick just thinking about it.
Shouldn't we decide on a time to meet up? Just in case? Let's see. When do the doors open?
In an hour and 21 minutes. We've still got quite a while.
An hour and 21 minutes.
Then let's take half of that. What do you say we all meet back here in 40 minutes?
Sounds good. Kay and Luna stepped through the magenta door and out of the warehouse. Hey, you don't think Kay's the killer, do you?
Maybe.
Maybe. But if he is, then Luna's in danger.
Maybe.
Okay. Damn it, Fi.
You don't want to talk. I didn't see you stopping her.
Well, yeah, but I just had this gut feeling that I could trust him.
A gut feeling, huh? Sure you're not the one who's feeling a connection to our armored friend?
I mean, I am, but like it's for a more shallow reason.
Is pretty flattering to his figure.
That's not it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Have you considered that it might be Luna?
Kind of. Kind of. I don't speak for Sigma, but kind of. She's like too nice. No, that's not possible.
Why not?
Because Luna didn't need a knife to kill Alice. When we played the last round, Alice's BP was 1. Luna was playing against the 2 of us. All she had to do was convince us to vote ally. And she could have killed Alice easily.
She would have just had to pick betray.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But if she'd done that, do you really think the rest of us would have let her get away with it? We'd probably have tied her up or locked her away or something. Besides, there's no way in hell Alice would have chosen ally. The only way to get an ally vote from your pair would have been to physically overpower Alice. Or trick her like I did with Dio.
So what? You're saying Luna's the killer?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying the possibility exists. Even if she was, I don't think we'd need to worry about Kay's safety. He's got a full suit of armor. I'm betting he's pretty hard to kill with all that on. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Let's go check Alice's bracelet.
Gee, I sure hope it's not already gone. That would be unfortunate. Clover! Oh, she probably took the bracelet. Hey, come on! Don't run away!
Run away?
Well, it sure looked like you were trying to get away from us.
I wasn't running away, though I just don't want to talk to you.
Isn't that pretty much the same thing? Look, running away isn't going to do you any good. Don't you want to find out who killed Alice? Well, you're not going to be able to figure that out unless you talk to people.
I don't need to.
Why not?
I already figured out who did it.
Who was it?
I can't tell you.
You're so fucking annoying, Clover. You've done this already. You know that God damn it, so fucking frustrating. Why not?
You might be working with them.
Alright, fine. I guess you have a reason to fucking not tell me, but also, god damn it, as the main character, it's so frustrating because I know I don't do anything. I just want answers. God, Clover, you can't give me anything? Anything? At least tell me why you're wearing this out. You know what? It's probably influences of Alice. Never mind.
Both of you could be in on it.
Oh, come on. Of course we're
Forget
not.
about it. There's no point. Doesn't matter what you tell her, she's never going to believe you. Just tell us one thing, Clover. How did you know who it was?
I noticed something.
And what was that?
Alice figured it out too. Before she...
What was it?
Why don't you figure that out yourselves? Anyway, I gotta go.
Hey, wait, Clover! Well, there she goes. Why'd you have to close the door? Shit!
What's wrong?
I forgot to ask Clover what color her bracelet is now.
Oh. Really? That's it? Calm down. She's a cyan pear.
You saw it?
Yeah. Snuck a peek at it when she ran by. And it looks like Alice's is a blue solo.
She reached down and casually picked Alice's bracelet up off the floor.
I'll hold on to this.
Yeah, good idea. I wonder what it was that Clover noticed.
You mean what Alice noticed? Were you even listening?
Fine, what did Alice notice? Fi didn't answer. Instead, she knelt down and began to examine Alice's body. What are you doing?
I'm investigating.
What are you investigating? Oh my god, Sigma, you
What does
idiot.
it look like I'm investigating? I'm looking for any clues to what she figured out before she died. Huh. Found something already. Have a look.
Fi held something out. It was a handkerchief stained reddish brown. Is that blood?
Looks like it. It's darker than Alice's, so it's probably been on her since before she died.
Was it the blood of the old lady? If it's not hers, whose blood is it? The old lady?
Maybe.
Do you think Alice killed her?
Who knows? She could have just found this somewhere for all we know.
And you think she figured something out from this handkerchief?
Can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. So, time we moved on. We need to figure out what Tenmyoji and Dio's bracelets have changed to.
And we need to find Quark.
Yeah.
Let's take the blue door then. We should be able to get to the room Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover went to that way.
Sounds good.
I wonder if it is Quark. Little sus little bitch. Everything is too open-ended. Too many mysteries. Nothing being solved. And people are quick to die. Actually, now that I think about it, when I played the first 999 game, I had actually gotten the ending that. So 999 had like a bunch of routes and endings, right? And there's one route that you had to go to, an ending that you had to get before you can actually get the true ending. And I had actually gotten that on my first try. So maybe I do have slightly better luck when it comes to route picking. But I don't know how it's gonna be with this one. It says Rec Room. This is the only door that's unlocked.
Yeah. So this is where Tenmyoji's team went.
I'm gonna open it, alright?
How many times do I have to tell you? You don't need to keep asking permission.
Okay. I'm gonna catch you off guard one day, and then you're gonna be like, why the hell didn't you tell me? Rec room. What's a rec room? Like recreational room or recording room? Oh, recreational. I guess. I'm gonna play around with these knives. I mean, not knives, knights. Tenmyoji. I'm guessing from your face that Quark is still missing?
No sign of him, huh?
Happy?
What?
I'm asking if you're happy Quark's still missing.
No, of course not. Why would I be?
And then does it hurt? Huh? Are you so terrified about whether or not he's safe that it feels like someone's got your chest in a vice?
Why would we? You're the only one who has fucking relations with him. We don't know the kid. We can be concerned about him, but also not be fucking ecstatic about him, you know? Didn't think so.
Quark's got 9 BP. If I find him first, I might make him escape. So it's better for you if I haven't found him yet. Am I wrong?
Who cares if he escapes? Does it matter if he is? Oh, that door only opens once, huh? That door can only open once. Temyoji, what's going on here? This doesn't sound like you. I know you're worried about Quark, but...
Just what the hell do you know?
Nothing, because you won't tell us anything! You fucking son of a bitch, the nerve!
He's all I've got left. If something happens to him, I'll...
Temyoji.
It's all my fault. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I never should have brought him here.
Lord Almighty, I just want answers. It's so frustrating playing games like these. Like this and Dangan, just answers just like being like teased slightly. Or not answers being teased slightly, it's just the alluding to answers. It's just like, you can tell, but you choose not to, all for the sake of elongating the story and for like the sake of like having it all built up at the end. It's just, oh, it's so frustrating. Did you say brought?
Yes. Zero made me an offer.
Wait a minute. Oh, you are telling me something. I thought you said you and Quark were abducted like the rest of us.
You mean you came here voluntarily?
You brought a child with you voluntarily? Bitch, you crazy. Hey, answer me. What the hell is going on here?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets?
Huh?
Why?
Please, just do it.
Fi and I looked at one another. Neither of us knew what was going on, but there was no reason to refuse. We shrugged and did as we'd been told. He's gonna set off he's gonna set off the needles. Then suddenly... Oh! Ah! What'd you spray on us? In the blink of an eye, Temyoji had pulled some kind of can from his pocket and sprayed both our wrists with it. Help! Hey! What the hell was that, man?
Calm down. It's not going to hurt you.
Is this some kind of chemical?
Yeah. I found it when I was searching this room.
He walked towards the door and flipped the light switch.
Good work. It's dark now.
Oh, is there like something glowing on our bracelets?
Show me your bracelets again.
That stuff you sprayed us with was luminol, wasn't it?
Oh, to check if there's blood?
Yeah. How'd you figure that out?
I guessed when you turned off the light.
Isn't that the stuff they use on cop shows to find blood and other stuff?
Yeah.
She's got nice nails. And why did you spray us? To check to see if we were the ones who killed Alice, maybe? Or someone?
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
What?
Neither one of you is Zero's senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yep.
Someone mind explaining this to me?
Well, you know as much as I do now. I was just making guesses based on what he was doing.
I just noticed that there's like a large pendant badge thing sticking from that's like Fi has on her vest. It's just like jutting out very like prominently. I don't know if that's supposed to be someone we know or it's just a quarter or something, like a Sacagawea quarter. Hey, Temyoji.
Sorry, but I've gotta go.
Don't you dare!
I need to go look for Quark.
You son of a fucking bitch! You just no. I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen. You dropped a real bomb back there, and I'm not about to just ignore it. What did you mean when you said that Zero made you an offer? Why are you here?
I can't tell you.
What the fuck? Why the hell not? You just literally told me that one sentence to start it off and then you're not gonna tell me the rest of it? I don't really understand how, but you seem to have decided that neither of us is Zero's senior, right?
Yeah.
Then why?
You don't get it.
And you're not telling me anything! Oh, that's so frustrating. It's not like I want him to flat out tell me, like, here's the entire story of why we're here and how this game works and who the killer is and everything. I don't need him to give me all the answers. I just need him to give me more information. It's so frustrating.
I can't tell you no matter who you are.
And the fact that he's like saying like, I can't tell you, you wouldn't understand. It's like, you do need to tell us before we can decide if we can understand or not.
Might as well assume Quark is a hostage. Zero Jr. seems to be aware of everything that goes on here. If I tell you, he'll know. And then God only knows what Zero Sr. would do.
God damn it.
Please, I'm asking you.
But didn't you tell, it sounds like you told Clover. I don't want to put myself in your shoes. Your shoes probably stink. I looked him in the eyes for the first time since we entered the room, and saw nothing but years of loneliness and regret. Before I could speak, he turned and left the room. Oh, this could have been a puzzle. We could have gone here. We could have came here and had fun. Damn it. Hey, can I ask you a question?
It won't do you any good. Whatever you want to know, I don't know anything about it.
No, it's not about what just happened.
Yeah? Then what is it? Oh, I see. You mean his bracelet, right? Chill, man. He's a red solo. I had a look while he was talking.
Oh, good job. That, wasn't what I wanted to ask either.
Well, what is it then?
When he sprayed us, you screamed, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm pretty sure you did. Not quite so tough when you're scared, huh?
Shut up. We've got stuff to do. Get going.
Yeah, what is so... It's a fucking stupid thing to pick on her for. Yeah.